Hey guys, it's my favorite time of the year again. Halloween has come to Orlando, Florida. Right now I'm getting ready to head into Universal Studios to show you the Halloween Horror Nights decorations that have been taken down because of Hurricane Dorian. The park did close at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, which is like 3 days before Halloween Horror Nights started, 2 days before team member preview. That store right there is where you can buy merchandise for the event. Right there is going to be a house. It's going to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Here on this street is going to be Vanity Ball, which looks really, really cool. You guys can clearly see that it's pretty bare because of Hurricane Dorian. It didn't really hit hard in the Orlando area, and it's really terrible where it did hit and everything. But they did go ahead and prepare by taking stuff down. In that store right there, that's where you can get the UAP magnet and button set. Here it is. It is totally free for pass holders. There are a couple places you can pick one up, including, I believe, the pass holder lounge, which is just across the street right there, and a couple other places around the park. Ooh, it's windy out. Take a look around. Besides the lack of, decorations and theming, look at the wind, look at the palm trees, look at the lack of people, okay? When I went, it was about 4:30. I didn't know they were gonna close the park early. They basically closed the parks at Disney early, the outlet malls. There was like no Starbucks in Orlando even open, but there was hardly anyone here at this park. It was awesome to see it so quiet. It was sad to see all the work that they had done in preparing for Halloween Horror Nights to have been taken down, and knowing that they have to put it all back up again all within a couple days. But I really can't wait to go on opening night. I can't wait to watch the new light show that's going to be there on the lake. This street, I love this street. It is just like the perfect street for a scare zone. I'm really excited about this scare zone. This scare zone is called Vikings Undead. Now you guys can go to HHN Orlando, look at the houses, look at the scare zones. It describes it in detail, but it's always a very good idea to get familiar with what's there on Halloween Horror Nights before you go. So you can kind of make game plans, so you get the most out of your time and see the most, houses and zones and stuff like that. But it's just so weird seeing it so empty, when it just had so much more stuff even just a week ago. Now we're heading to Springfield. There isn't a specific scare zone here, but it's always scare actors with chainsaws in this zone. And I don't really get scared in this zone, but it's fun to watch. And actually right here, what you guys are seeing is going to be basically an entire holding zone for people who are in the park before it closes, who have tickets Halloween Horror Nights, annual pass holders, regular people, whatever. They keep you in that holding zone from the time the park closes until the time that the Halloween Horror Nights starts. And then you rush off this way to your first houses, which are going to be 3 of them in this area. One of them right here on your right past Coca-Cola building, one of them on your left, and one past Men in Black. That Coca-Cola building is a great place to grab some water, grab some soda on your mad rush through all the houses and getting into queues. This line right here, I believe, is Nightingale's, and that one over there is Depths of Fear. They're both original houses, which are pretty much my favorite. Men in Black here is always basically a walk-on during Halloween Horror Nights. Most of the rides are, except for maybe Gringotts. This one here is going to be House of a Thousand Corpses. Really, really excited about that house this year. I actually just watched the movie for the very first time and I enjoyed it. Can't believe I never watched that movie. You guys watch that movie? This right here is where Academy of Villains is going to be. It's going to be an all new show this year. I'm super excited about that. There is a signboard covered up for that. One thing I want to tell you guys is if you're coming to Halloween Horror Nights, watch the movies having to do with the houses and scare zones before you come so you can truly get, the vibe. This scare zone right here, this one's going to be Rob Zombie's Hillbilly Deluxe. And, due to the hurricane situation, it still has the most decorations in it that I saw in the entire day in the entire park. And they are really cool. And I don't know what's going to be on the stage, but I'm super excited for it. And of course, I am vlogging multiple nights during this event, but I will be vlogging opening night. I will be going to the scare zones. I am super, super, super excited about sharing it with you guys. I share it with you guys every single year. I just love the theming. I took some pictures when I was there. I even got into this coffin, kind of leaned into it and snapped a selfie in it. That was really fun. It was just really kind of eerie being here on this day right before it closed, right before the hurricane was kind of, brushing by us. And, it was overcast and windy, and it just felt like, like you could hear the crows in the air in the sky, if you know what I mean. But there's some kind of, electric chair, except for I don't see any electricity. I don't know, maybe it's a hillbilly thing. I do not know if that's for real construction or if that's part of the decorations. I have no clue. There's usually nothing right here in this area. Right there where I'm pointing, that's usually a scare zone. Last year it was Killer Clowns. This street right here is New York. This is where my favorite zone ever was, which was Purge. That right there is the only Starbucks that is open in Orlando today. I had my very first pumpkin latte. I didn't taste very pumpkin-y, whatever, but I had to have it, it's like gave to the Halloween vibes. But this street right here is going to be Zombieland Double Tap. And you might recognize these little coconut things. Snowballs, that's what they're called, except for here it's Malik's Bake Shop. But anyway, it's based off of the new movie, which is not coming out until after this starts. And so we don't exactly know, what's going to be happening in that movie too much because we've all seen the trailers, but that's it. And right here is going to be another big holding zone for before, Halloween Horror Nights starts and the people in the park can stand there. Over here are some more props for Zombieland. I feel like it's going to be mixed between the old original Zombieland and the new one. And that once the movie comes out and we can see it, we'll get it more. Right there is where they have queues to wait in line before the park Halloween Horror Nights starts. And I'll be standing right there a lot of times until they open the queues and walk, don't run. You walk down this way real fast. You go around the corner there. You go into the Stranger Things house. Here's the stage, Zombie Kill. Look familiar from the first movie, you guys? But on the top, it does say Zombieland Double Tap, which is, the new movie. So like I said, I think it's kind of a mix between the old and the new. That right there is a tribute store. I heard it is extra large this year. Over there I'm pointing. That is the way we head when those queues are removed. That's a house. That's a house. That's actually going to be Jordan Peele's Us and Stranger Things. I heard a manager saying the other day when I was there that last year the big thing was Stranger Things. This year the big thing is Ghostbusters. Yeti Terror of the Yukon. There's some bathroom porta potty props. That area is usually a smoking area. Lots of food booths set up around there. Look at the sky. It's so cloudy. It's starting to drizzle a little. People are running around getting the last 30 minutes of their day in. Once again, where's everybody at? I don't know. Right over there on your right is the giant queue area to where Stranger Things was last year. So down that way is where you used to go in to get into the queue to wait before the Halloween Horror Nights started, after the park closed, but now they make you walk around. There's a giant queue area I was talking about. That house there this year is going to be Ghostbusters. I don't know if I finished saying this a minute ago, but Ghostbusters is this year's big thing. Okay, they got the prime spot right there. And all that greenery you see, all that is going to be queue lines. There's usually 13 long rows of queues. And right there is where the signage is going to be, obviously taken down because of the hurricane. There is a queue over there where Shrek is, and we're getting ready to go into another street right now. It's called An Arcade, as an arcade, haha, get it? That looks like a place where people might, kind of jump out and scare people. It's definitely video game related. I'm really, really excited to see all the scare zones, all the houses. Oh my God, are you guys coming? Comment below. Before I leave here, I'm going to show you guys all the merchandise they had in the gift shop. Lots of cool stuff. Right there's a queue to, I believe, Killer Clowns right there. And there's the shop where they have the merchandise. You're also going to find some in different carts throughout the park, but mainly right in there. Tribute store has more like stuff from the movies, Ghostbusters, Monsters, stuff like that. So let's look at the merchandise, you guys.